Hello, welcome to Lizard Bikes. Today we're taking apart a ladies Monark Super Cruiser with the train light and the front. I got this thing, it had no tires or anything, and just was that way always. I got it about 20 years ago. Never had any tires on it. And I actually found a nice dent in the rim. Thought the rim might be good, but there's a nice dent right there. I hope you can see that. But we're going to be taking this apart. And one thing I had to do is to cut this bolt here for the chain guard, because I really didn't want to start it on fire. And now I got a vice grip on the, but it was like this. And actually, I was like, oh, Schwinn did the right thing with going to the way they put theirs on with those tabs. But it actually had one of these clamps, and I cut the bolt here with the Dremel tool and got this chain guard off of here, because I think the chain guards are pretty worthless. We'll have to see. But it's a big chain guard, and yeah, it's got a lot of damage here. But now this bolt is like soldered in here, and we're gonna have to twist it back and forth and see if we can get it out of there. Let's see what we get with this action here. I'm rocking it. It's kind of going. Yeah, that's going to have to be an off-camera job. You don't need to be watching me get a bolt out here. Have to. Sometimes it's better to cut the bolt than to destroy everything or use MAP gas. But I got the stem bolt loosened and then hit the top of it with a rubber mallet. I don't know if you guys know that method, but you loosen the top. It's always a 1/2-inch bolt for the stem, always a 1/2-inch bolt, wrench at the top, and you don't want to like scuff this up any more than it is, because you know these are always old bikes. And then the bolt starts to come out, and then you can smack the top of this with a rubber mallet. I'll show you here. Rubber mallet like this, and that'll knock that wedge down, and the whole deal. You don't want to undo the bolt completely. You want to leave it in the wedge, but you want to move that wedge that's in the frame head tube. So anyhow, this is the real prize, it looks like, as well as the fork. And the reason I got this fork is because I was putting these Monarchs on other bikes, the repops on other bikes, and I still wanted to have a fender, so I used their guide to how to put a fender on with a Monarch fork. So, and yeah, it's got the train light. These fenders are huge too. In the future, I will get you the fender width and everything. I mean, oh my god, these fenders are giant. But yeah, this Tombstone is about the best. Kind of expect they're going for a lot of money now, but this one's pretty chowdered, as it was when I got the bike. I mean, it pretty much didn't get any rustier or more corroded since I had it inside the whole time. But yeah, here the Tombstone light goes on like this. It's got a screw and a nut underneath, We'll see how that comes out. Oh, and another flathead screw. So we'll see how I can remove that. I already got the coaster brake strap arm off to take the wheel off, and the crank looks like it might be pretty good underneath that corrosion and rust. We could get a piece of steel wool. Let me get a piece of steel wool really quick here. Oh boy. Bad video. Bad video. Let's see how this gets a little bit. So the crank actually doesn't look too bad, but the tombstone light is pretty corroded. Now, this looks like it'll clean up pretty darn nicely. There we go. Here. There we go. Pretty good. Pretty good. And the rest of the crank is not worn too much. Got some actual wear to it, like somebody did ride this bike. Oh, the seat was trash on this. The women's seat was trash. One of the bolts was broken in the seat pan, but actually in that old of a person's seat, you can replace that bolt that holds the spring in the seat pan. But yeah, here's the tombstone light. Let's take a look at this again. Yeah, that aluminum, it's like aluminum with chrome plating. Weird system. Oh, that screw looks like it's brass or something. So that wouldn't react. The reflector looks in pretty good condition. That's what that looks like. So we got the pedals off also. They were pedals are here like that, and we're getting this whole thing apart. All right, yeah. So yeah, Monarch Tombstone light. Oh, look at the rub on that part of it. Stimsonite reflector in there. I think this bike is about a 1953. So that's what that looks like, and it's pretty neat. All right, thanks for watching.